And welcome to Kybrewreviews. I'm Special K.
Radar. This is Dogfish Head 90-minute IPA. It is 9% alcohol by volume, and I meant to get the 60-minute IPA.
Well, we had a request for the 60 and 90-minute.
Oh, did we? There was also the 90. Well, that's
yeah,
good.
and we had a request to do head-to-head with the 60-minute and the Stone IPA too. We don't forget about it. We're just
that would be an interesting head-to-head.
We are extremely busy, so we'll get there eventually. So this is 9% alcohol by volume. It's got a nice golden color to it.
Just a little bit hazy.
Carbonation is light to medium.
Just a little bit hazy.
Head's got a nice, almost like a yellow hue to it, almost golden.
Mm-hmm. It's a good-looking beer.
It's nice and malty and grainy in the nose. Not a lot of hop presence, not as much as you would expect.
It's got a little bit of a hop presence.
Yeah, it's got a little bit there, but not as much as you'd expect.
Yeah.
Shall we?
Yeah, go for it. It tastes hoppy, though.
Not as hoppy as I expected, but it is hoppy. It has a nice sweetness up front, nice malty. Just a very light hint of citrus.
It's a little bit sweet on the end.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's interesting.
It's pretty good. How much you pay for that bottle?
I bought it as a single, so it was going to be just a little bit more expensive, but it was almost $3 for a bottle.
Yeah, it's not horrific.
It's not terrible. It's way cheaper if you buy it as a 6-pack.
Maybe like 10 or 11.
But I didn't want to. I think it was $11, almost $12 for a 6-pack, and I just didn't feel like pulling down a whole 6-pack. So I went for a single. It is pretty good. Not very citrusy.
No, it's got a very light, almost non-existent. You get in there a little bit. Mouthfeel is light, going towards medium. It's a little heavier than bodied than I expect out of an IPA, but it's still pretty good. Not super hoppy, but it's still got a nice hoppy presence, and that nice sweetness rounds it out a little bit. So it is a pretty solid IPA.
That is pretty good. This is a very good IPA. It's not as hoppy as I thought it was going to be, though. I think I'll give it. I think it's worth a 7.5. It is a pretty good IPA. Not quite as hoppy as I wanted it to be. I was expecting a kind of a punch to the face, but you get what you get sometimes. Still good.
I would agree. 7.5 is a good number for this beer. It is 9%, and you can't tell it's 9%. That's for sure.
That's true.
And I think that's some of the sweetness rounding off. One of these would, 1.5, 2 of these would get you good buzz.
Yeah, it would.
And you'd be in a good place. And it's, I could drink 2 of these. That's all I could drink. Would be 2 of these if I was having a night drinking, because they're good. Yeah, but I could handle 2 of these.
It's pretty heavy beer. I think it's worth. I honestly, now that I've had it, I'll be honest, I haven't had this before. But now that I've had it, I kind of wish I had bought a 6-pack of it. Not to leave here, I would have taken it home.
I have too much beer here as it is. We have a refrigerator just dedicated to nothing but beer and booze.
We do have a whole refrigerator of beer.
There's 1 bottle of sriracha and beer. That is what's in that
sriracha
fridge.
is currently frozen.
Yes, in the refrigerator, not the freezer for some reason. But yeah, would you recommend it?
Yes, this is a pretty good beer. I really do. I'm kind of kicking myself for not getting a whole 6-pack. I got a whole 6-pack of something else that I really wish I hadn't got a whole 6-pack of, and I wish I had just gone ahead and spent a little bit more money for the whole 6-pack.
Yeah, I'd recommend it. This is a pretty balanced IPA. It's not too hoppy, it's not too sweet, and it's pretty good. It's not super citrusy, so it's got a little bit in there, but not a lot. So if you're not a huge citrus head, this would be a good one. But yeah, I'd at least get a single. I'd recommend getting a single.
Yeah.
I don't know if I get a whole 6-pack. In my opinion, it is going to be like 10 or 12 bucks.
If you're even mildly into IPAs, you do want to get yourself a single at the very least.
All right, well, that's our episode. If there's something you'd like to see on our channel, you can leave a comment down below. Don't forget to like, comment, and sub. I'm Special K.
And I'm Radar.
Thanks for watching.